a 4-4-2 for Bobby Murphy, and it features 4 changes into the lineup. It also features a debut into the lineup. Jake Gerwood-Reich will make his MLS Next Pro debut at center back. He will partner Eric Kinsner in the middle, but it's all about that front 4 right now for St. Louis City 2. Joyner, Glover, McSorley, and Klein all contributing to goals last time out in the 4-0 win over North Texas. For Austin FC2 and head coach Brett Utley, it's just one change into the lineup. It's Antonio Gomez who moves to the bench. It's a like-for-like change with Sheikh Toure coming into the lineup. He will flank Nico Van Rijn in the middle, along with Salvatore Mazzaferro, and Ruben Bonachera will form that back 4. The front line has been solid as well. CJ Foldry, Micah Burton, and Diego Abarca will lead the line today for Austin. We are just about set for first kick today from St. Louis. Thanks for spending part of your Labor Day with us. It is a very comfortable evening in the state of Missouri. 78 degrees, light humidity, and the shade fully encompassing this playing surface as we are ready to kick off. Our referee is Drew Klemp. St. Louis in all gray, in all white, it's Austin, and we are underway from St. Louis. St. Louis City 2 and Austin FC 2. Already 2 matchups between St. Louis and Austin this year. It's St. Louis who have won both of those matchups. The last one was here on May 12th, the 2-1 win for St. Louis City 2. First one on April 12th. That was St. Louis winning it 1-0 in Austin. But you go back to last year, it was Austin to win the 2 games in the series, so it's a 2-2 series split so far. St. Louis have to be considered the favorites coming into play today just based on where they are at in the standings and their form coming in. They've won 2 in a row. They're unbeaten in 3. A shootout loss was part of that 1 draw of the 3. This all comes on the heels of a 3-game losing skid. Coach Bobby Murphy says they went through a bit of a rough patch in July and early August, but they have sorted things out and are looking towards the end of the season, trying to finish as high as they can in those Western Conference standings. And last time out for St. Louis, the 4-0 win against North Texas. And a great performance overall. Bobby Murphy said, we were good. There was an emphasis of getting better on the ball. He thought they were. He thought they suffered at the end, but he said they did the simple things well. And in the end, that's what got them the 3 points in pretty dramatic fashion over the first team to clinch a playoff spot in the Western Conference in North Texas. Here's Gerwood-Reich, the 20-year-old Australian, signed this summer. He's played a handful of games for the first team, but making his second team debut this evening. There's Makai Joyner, broken up by Toure, and Mateo Kidd cleans it up for St. Louis, and he's fouled. For Austin FC2 and head coach Brett Utley, a 2-1 win last time out against Minnesota United 2. CJ Foldry and Salvatore Mazzaferro scoring the goals. Foldry, it was his 8th goal. For Mazzaferro, it was his first of the season. This is an Austin team that has won 3 straight. They're unbeaten in 6. This is their currently longest winning streak of 2024. They have found some form. They've climbed those standings and currently right on the outside looking in. A draw today and a shootout loss would get them level on points with Houston and Portland. If they can get a shootout win or better, they will jump into that top 8. Team may be in some of the best form in MLS Next Pro at the moment. At least in the Western Conference, that is. Long switch of play for CJ Foldry. The team leading 8 goals for Foldry this year. Looking to play this in behind. Foldry is onto it. He squares it in front. It's the opening goal. Faudree to Burton and Austin are on the board inside of 4 minutes in St. Louis. Faudree starts this whole play. And how about the ball in behind by Bonachera? Asking questions of Christian Olivares in goal. He decided to retreat onto his line. And then going to turn the corner. Here comes St. Louis. It's cut infield. Klein moves it along. McSorley goes down. Penalty! St. Louis forcing the issue to go to the spot. The man who scored the goal, Micah Burton, takes down McSorley. A team-high 12 goals, tied for third in the Golden Boot race is Mackay Joyner. And a chance to equalize at City Park. Joyner hesitates and scores! Mackay Joyner with the equalizer for St. Louis, and a couple of early goals in St. Louis. Another look at the penalty. McSorley trying to cut it in. Burton, the foul from behind. Come through the middle. Austin on the ball. Torres with his head up and trying to slide it in behind. Bonachera, the square ball runs all the way through. Pino! It's saved off the line. It's cut back again. Another shot deflected. Gerwood Reich got his foot in the way. Constant pressure from Austin FC2. Again coming down this left side. Deflected off the line by Kinsner. Another shot deflected by the other center back in Gerwood. This game playing out pretty much how we thought. Maybe not the two early goals, but in terms of how play has progressed so far, a lot of the ball for Austin. St. Louis wanting to go quickly when they win it back. And that front four has made their impact felt for St. Louis. Klein, Glover, McSorley, and Joyner making things happen for St. Louis, just as they did against North Texas last time out. It was Joyner who scored a brace. McSorley scored. Glover scored. Klein had 2 assists. Glover had an assist to go with his goal. They all made it happen to that front four for St. Louis. Quick passing, and Bonachera continues his run. He has Pino through the middle. Other runners at the back post. What a goal! Diego Abarca scores for Austin, and they retake the lead in St. Louis. What a pretty goal from Austin FC2. Exactly how you draw it up. The quick passing, and then the back post run by Diego Abarca, put on a platter by Ruben Bonachera, who gets the assist. Foul in the middle, and a free kick will go St. Louis's direction. Kinsner moved out wide. Dita Armstrong. Jose Kajima. And on the turn, Kidd touches it upfield. McSorley. Klein was making the run. McSorley goes for goal off the crossbar. And it's out of play. It's off the foot of Brendan McSorley. He took that on and touched onto the crossbar. The cross on the corner kick, and the header is wide. John Klein up for it for St. Louis. And that is halftime. A back and forth first 45 minutes tonight from City Park in St. Louis. We welcome you back to City Park in St. Louis, and we are ready for the second half. I'm Josh Eastern, glad to be with you. It's St. Louis and Austin. Klein, back post, header down and wide. It was Ryan Bescher who was up for it. Not able to test the goalkeeper. Austin again looking to play out. And it's turned over. Bescher for Klein. The extra pass. Joyner absorbs the contact. It's another point to the spot. Klein made it all happen. Look at all the space for Makai Joyner coming from behind Ruben Bonachera. The line game's well underway between Joyner and Alstrup. Joyner strides up, and Joyner scores! He went left again, and he equalizes for St. Louis City 2. Another look at the foul. Bonachera a bit clumsy coming. Foul on the far side, free kick to St. Louis. It's Kajima who ends up on the surface again. And Deanda really has to be careful. That's now 2 fouls against Kajima in very quick succession. Last one was a yellow card. This one is not. Floated forward again. Kajima able to keep it and looking for width. Bescher sends it up, chest it down, and big save! Alstrup coming off his line and using his body to make the save. Mateo Kidd lofts it up. Joyner for St. Louis. Just lofting into a dangerous area. Bonachera put it right into the path of Brendan McSorley. Here's Antwi, winning it back, looking for McSorley. He scores! Brendan McSorley. It could be a late winner for St. Louis City 2. This is how St. Louis wants to play to a T. Win it back in the middle and go quick to goal. Antwi does exactly that. The line-breaking pass for Brendan McSorley. Flicked forward, McSorley nods it down, and he pushed off. It's a foul, and John Klein trying to hold on to that ball as long as he can. McSorley. Doesn't look like there'll be a yellow card. The ball was not in the right position. Under 3 minutes to go. Toure. Sorely has to be playing with a little more pep in his step now after finding the back of the net. He was so close earlier. Joyner. Here's Van Rijn stepping through the middle. Over the top. It's chested down. Garcia wide. And that has to be one of the last good chances for Austin tonight. Perfectly chested down by Pino. And Garcia just... And that is full time. St. Louis come from behind, and they grab the full 3 points against Austin.